Hello everybody, welcome to the next episode of Michael's Kitchen. You can excuse the gloves, but today we'll be cooking Gordon Ramsay's recipe of beef Wellington because I love his food, and so we'll just get started with the ingredients. So we've got flour, olive oil, some white wine, salt, pepper, your beef fillet, prosciutto, thyme, egg yolk, butter, chestnut mushrooms, and a packet of pastry. And so your first step, preheat your oven to 200 degrees fan force, and just want to put oil on your beef, so give it a salt and pepper, and you want to roast it for about, I think it's 15 minutes for rare, 10 to 15 minutes for rare, and then about 20 to 25 minutes for medium rare, or for medium. And I'll show you what it looks like after. Yeah, so whilst your beef is roasting in the oven, you want to just get about a medium saucepan, and you want to cook off your mushrooms for about 10 minutes. So in goes about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So, and then in goes your butter, and then you just want to fry for and then you just want to cook off your mushroom. And whilst you're cooking your mushrooms, you want to also throw in your sprig of thyme as well. So that way it infuses it into all the mushrooms and it gives that beautiful flavour. So what you want to do is you want to cook this for about 10 minutes, and then after 10 minutes then you want to add your white wine and cook for another 10 minutes. Okay, so after about the first 10 minutes have gone by, the mushrooms would have absorbed most of the butter. Then now we can just add our wine and cook that for another 10 minutes. And then after those 10 minutes, then all the wine will have reduced. Then you can take out your herb and allow the mixture to cool. So after about 20 minutes of your beef cooking in the oven, that's when you want to take it out. So it should be about medium like cooked halfway through, and just take it out, allow it to cool, and then once it's cool you want to transfer it into a bowl or plate into the fridge and chill it for about 20 minutes or so. Okay, so now comes the building process. So on a board you want to just get a chopping board or flat board, and you want to get roll out 2 sheets of cling wrap, and then now it's time to building process. So first you want to take out your prosciutto. So with the prosciutto you just want to make a single row, and then make sure that you overlap them a little bit so it all holds into, becomes one sheet. Yes, there's a little bit of trouble with this, so I'll show you what it looks like once I get all the prosciutto on the sheet. Yeah, so after you have your prosciutto just rolled out into a single like sheets, now you want to get half of your mushroom duxelle, spread it over. You just want to smooth it out over, which shouldn't be too. And then now goes our fillet of beef. So now it's cooled down in the fridge, it should be much more pliable. And see, as you can see, like only a little bit of juices come out. Because the thing is, if you just finish cooking your beef and you start to play around with it, a lot more juices flow out. So the best thing is to let it rest. Hop on when you let it meat rest, all the juices kind of relax a bit. So when you still start to touch it around, none of it comes out, not too much starts to leak out. You see, overlay like so, and then back with the building process. So put more of your mushroom duxelle, the remaining of it. And then here goes the last 2 layers of prosciutto. And then you just want to wrap it up and put it in the fridge to chill. Yeah, so the most important thing is when you're wrapping the beef, try and make it as condensed as possible. So when after you take it out of the fridge, all of it will kind of hold its shape, and so it won't fall apart as you unwrap it. Yeah, so leave it for about 20 minutes, and I'll show you what the next step after. So after 20 minutes of our beef fillet chilling in the fridge, now we can take it out. So it's set a little bit. So we can unwrap it now, if I can find the sink. So the best thing would be put it down like this, same side down. And now we just want to fold it up tightly. So we get a little egg wash. We just you want to brush it into the edges, so it helps like act as glue as well. So now just guys, what we'll do, just lift up off the seam. And you want to be a little bit careful with the beef Wellington, so because the prosciutto might fall apart if you're a bit too rough with it. Yeah, but the most important, you just want to make sure it's like try to pack it in as condensed as possible. Just fits. And the final step now is just give everything a brief egg wash. That way it just gives a nice golden glaze all over. And then the final step, you just want to make a couple of incisions into the pastry to hopefully so it can so the heat can seep through the pastry and cook the mix. But you don't want to be too rough with it, because you don't want to cut the prosciutto too, because the prosciutto acts as a shield towards the steak. It goes into the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes at 180 degrees Fahrenheit Celsius. So I'll see you when So I've just taken my beef package out of the beef envelope out of the oven. Let it chill a little, cool down a little bit, so the juices can relax as well. And it's time to do a taste test. So I'm just gonna give it a nice incision. So as you can see, mine's a beautiful medium rare, and that's how I prefer my steak. Oh, so just. Trying to get all into one punch. Oh. What I love about it is like the mushroom. It has quite a savoury taste, and then you combine it with the meat, so you get more the kind of the meaty flavour, and because it has quite a savoury taste. Then once you bite into the pastry, start biting into the pastry, it really helps mellow out everything. Oh, like another success, luckily enough. But superb recipe. You can find the recipe at Gordon Ramsay's website, his YouTube channel, or if you want to save some time, just check out mine. I'll have a link to his recipe down there. Feel free to make it, and it's quite an error-free recipe as well, provided that you follow the steps carefully. Superb recipe. If you enjoy what you're seeing, please thumbs up the video. If you want to help support me, just subscribe if you're at the end of the video or even right now. And as always, thank you for watching, and see you again next time. Bye.